So you have 2 minutes to put those together.
And go. Yes, yes. So we live in a world that is filled with good and bad bacteria. In the recent years, we've been hearing a lot about antibiotic-resistant bugs, super bugs, you know? My work is focused around utilizing viruses that kills antibiotic-resistant bugs naturally, called bacteriophages.
You have about 30 seconds.
Okay, okay. I think I did a good job. What is a piece missing? This is a bacterius, and to my left, that is a virus. These are microorganisms. My name is Daniel Nasser Azadani. I'm 26 years old. So yeah, my initials are DNA. When I tell that to people, everyone's like, oh, you were meant for this. I was born in Isfahan, Iran, beautiful city in a beautiful country. I have 3 older siblings. I'm the youngest. I was 13 or 14 when I moved to Canada. I stayed with my sister, Mina. She supported me for 4 years. And I think my parents realized that decision would provide a lot better future for me. So I finished high school and traveled to Ottawa to obtain a bachelor's of science in biology. It never was as exciting as I expected to be. You're sitting in a classroom with 300 other students. You go to a professor's office hours and they barely even know who you are.
Daniel came here in United States in August 2015.
So we decided to come down to visit Seema because she was having a new baby, little baby. While I was visiting, I decided to take some college level classes here so I can transfer back home and finish my degree. And somebody suggested me, check out Del Mar. And I remember one day I was dropped off at the campus here.
Daniel came up to the 2nd floor. I said, well, come on, rather than talk, let me show you the lab. And I saw his eyes get real big.
And then he put me in a biotechnology class that I didn't think I want to stay in because it didn't sound like what I like to do. But that class ended up being my favorite class I've ever taken.
Daniel was so excited about that course. He tried to explain everything to me, however, I didn't understand any of those.
Every day I thank God that I met him that day. He's been absolutely instrumental to all of my accomplishments and all the success I've had throughout the years.
The National Science Foundation wants to encourage students from 2-year colleges to get technical skills that they can merge into the workforce. And so they started the Advanced Technological Education, or ATE grants, which gave us the seed money to start the biotech program to begin with. This is one of the largest in terms of biomass. This is the largest. My colleagues and I have applied for a number of the grants. They have taken generations of students and given them opportunities that they wouldn't get.
It was all about conducting your research, putting critical thinking towards what you're doing. I guess that's what was missing in my education before. So I was able to grasp a new level of laboratory skills that set me off for an internship at Texas A&M University in Corpus Christi with Dr. Turner.
His comfort in that research lab is a testament to the preparation that he received here at Del Mar.
There's something about Daniel. He's super detail-oriented.
I call Daisy the queen of biotech. She is the professor of biotechnology here, and she always answers my questions about every new idea in biotechnology that I heard about. So that's where I go to for guidance.
His learning skills just so outstanding.
Potentially we're looking for antibacterial.
Anywhere you make contact, so common places that your hands. We went over every single protocol that we had. Daniel was like a sponge. He just absorbed all of it that I could throw at him. And then I sent him off.
So my internship was to develop a protocol to isolate the little tiny virus that kills and infects bacteria.
Hey, Daniel.
How you doing, Dr. Turner?
Come on in. It was probably the 2nd week into it that the methods and protocols that Daniel knew weren't working.
The latent period, I think we're gonna keep it.
We're gonna keep the latent.
Yeah.
But I saw that work ethic and that curiosity for science. He was like, no, I'm gonna get this. If it takes me all summer, I'm gonna figure it out.
I think it was the 32nd try for isolating the phage that I was able to get that protocol working.
Those are always
right?
cool.
These are pretty
Yeah.
cool pictures. I look at my plates and I saw these little plaques, and that tells you that you found a virus. I was getting an enormous amount of support, mentorship, and guidance from these 3 amazing professors. I decided to completely shift the focus of my post-secondary education and finish my education here in South Texas. And so the cool thing about this research was that you get to name these viruses that you isolate. So I decided to name it after myself. It's Phi stands for phage, and Nasser, and A1. The skills that I have are skills that most students don't even get exposed to until they're well into their graduate studies.
Ooh, look at that.
These have been accomplished by the classes I've been taking here at Del Mar. So I graduated with a bachelor's in biomedical sciences and an associate in biotechnology. All my family members, my brother, my sisters, and my parents, we were all together for the first time after 18 years. It was very, very emotional, but it's always about what's next.